this one. Ladyface! Just popping in on my drive home. Stopped for lunch. There's another 4 hours till I get back. You got this. What are you grabbing for lunch? I hope that your drive has been going well so far and that you haven't hit too much traffic or anything. It's so great to see you. There's a slightly bigger space between two of them, but that's okay. It's a dish at Bob Evans' restaurant. It's a biscuit with a scoop of mashed taters on top, then covered in slow-cooked chicken and egg noodles and broth. Ooh, that sounds so good. Always get it when I stop here since... what is that? Wisconsin is the only Midwest state that doesn't have a location. Oh. I guess I've never been to the Midwest. I feel like for someone with like my food taste, I probably should go to the Midwest. I should probably go there for food, right? I've always wanted to do a food tour of the US. Like if I had a trailer I could drive around and stay in, I would do a cross-country trip and stop in as many states as possible for as much food as possible. But the worst part is I don't get super hungry when I travel. When I'm like far away from home. Food tour would be broke so fast, right? No, this would have to be like expertly planned, I think. Or I would just have to be really rich, one of the two. We have Culver's and Taco John's. I just feel like there has to be some good Midwestern food that I'm missing out on, right? Something carby, something buttery, something cheesy, I feel like. That's what says Midwest to me, I think. Fried cheese curds. Oh, that would be so good. I'll hang a bit till I get my noms, then lurk. Oh, Ladyface, I'm so glad we get to hang out with you on your road trip a bit. I hope that your trip was so great. It seems like you had a great time. Freaking cheese curds on every app menu in Wisconsin. I love that. I love that. When we used to go to the farmer's market like every week, there was this cheese shop we would go to, and like the guy knew us and everything. It was great. He would always give us hella samples, and like he was just the best. And they had like regular blocks of cheese and also cheese curds, and it was so great. We would always get the cheese curds to just like snack on, so you didn't have to like cut the cheese. Apparently I laugh just as hard at cut the cheese as I do at the word fart. Okay. Alright, bud. Cheese curd, so good. So good. That cheese was the best. And if we hadn't like been there for a while, he'd always be like, where have you been? We've missed you. Yes, it was great, but now cuddles are done. Wow. Oh no. That's the worst part of long distance for sure. Might try to visit again around Thanksgiving. Ooh, that's not too far away. That'll be great. Come to Chicago, Italian beef sandwiches, deep dish pizza, and brownies. I mean, I'm here for some Chicago food. I'll do a Chicago food tour. Is this nail like coming off, or is my nail growing? I think it's trying to separate, and I don't like that. I don't know if you can see it, but my nail is like, no, you can't see it. Oh. Kind of. It's trying to separate right there, and it's making me mad because I can't get my nails done again until we get paid on the 1st. I don't know even how to say that. It seems Italian. And I feel like I should be able to speak it, but I cannot. Had to autocorrect that spelling, I can't. Kevin, I'm near there right now. Gimme. Oh my god. You're too cute. Just a casual pass through Chicago for some food. Sai with the raid. Sai, how was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to today? Let me get you a shout out. Seppo, welcome in. The Sessa, hello. I'm Bun. We're doing some art right now. Okay, this isn't all the way done, but like this is the first step of what we're doing. I did this yesterday. So it's like a acrylic gradient on a wooden letter, and then I do like Posca paint pen details on top. Honey, hello, Pixel. Oh my gosh, so many friends. How are y'all doing today? You got me this. Oh, it's so cute. What a precious emote. It's a little flower. It's a little flower. I'll put it in my hair. Oh my goodness. Y'all are the best. So this is what we're doing. This is what it will look like at the end. It'll have little details inside the leaves and stuff, and then we'll do some gold shiny. And then probably we'll do some Genshin Impact later. But Mondays and Tuesdays we do art, and I'm excited. These ones are for our niece and nephew. They're coming to town in a couple of weeks, and it occurred to me that if I can finish these before they get here, I could just give it to them in person and like see if they like them. And I mean, one's a baby, she probably won't care, but decor for her room, you know? And then I won't have to ship it to them. I'm so excited about it. We are NFX, hello! Thank you all so much for coming in on the raid. I got really focused on showing you the art, but welcome, I'm Bun. I'm a full-time variety streamer, so I usually do 2 art streams a week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then 2 gaming streams a week on Fridays and Saturdays. I've been doing some gaming towards the end of the art streams as well. We just play all kinds of games. We like Super Mario World Kaizo. I started a new Genshin save and I'm obsessed. I can't stop playing it. What else am I playing? Monkey Ball, all kinds of fun stuff always. Holy smokes, look at that, Jay. Thanks, Pixel. How are you doing? It's so great to see you. Amanda's here too. Oh my goodness. Wait, Sai, I shouted you out and then I didn't see what you were doing. What were you doing? Hollow Knight. How was Hollow Knight? Oh my gosh, I got too excited to show you my Jay. But I hope you had a great stream. Everyone go follow Sai. Let me just shout her out again. Let me just do another shout out. Sai's the best. Go give her a follow. She also does art and games and has the most soothing voice you will ever hear. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say what we're all thinking. Baby gonna care the most, hand any baby an object and you have them like, ooh, right? Well, like, she can't eat it though, because it'll have spray on it. So yeah, I probably shouldn't give it to the baby herself, but like, you know what I mean? It's not like a baby present. It's more a present for mama to hang it in the room. So good. That's awesome to hear. Have you played it before? I've never played it before. The J's more important. I mean, it's really pretty, I gotta say. On the other ones, I used a thicker pen for like the base outline. And I can't tell what I prefer. Because the thick is like more bold, but I wanted to try it with the thin. And I think I just made everything a little too small. So we'll see if I keep doing it this way, but I wanted to see if it made a good difference, because it's a little bit easier to get more detail, but then maybe it's too much detail. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not on the raid, just came in at the same time as the cool people. Amanda, you're too cute. Well, I hope that you're having a good day, Amanda. You like both? Thin's really pretty, but the bold is nice too. Yeah, I like... Okay, thank you. I appreciate the the feedback, because I'm like, I'm not sure what I prefer. I guess it'll depend. Maybe what I can do is like pretend to hang them on the wall. Well, I mean, hang them on the wall. Obviously, I'm not keeping them, but hang them on the wall and see what I prefer. I think... Okay, I did some like skinnier ones that spell out bun, mainly because they were lowercase and I didn't want it to be like these ones that are like capital and just bun. I think these ones could have looked really nice if I had done the skinny for all of it. So maybe that's what I'll do, is if I do the skinnier letters, I'll do the skinnier pen. Might be what we do. I'm gonna keep going with it on this one, but to each the thin is a vibe, but both look good. Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad that we like both. You're gonna get a 50-50 preference in chat too. That just means that both of them are good and I'll take it. Like how the thin one looks, but it might be overwhelmed by the gold. We'll have to see. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see once I put the details in and stuff. Because I was using this size pen for the details anyway. I just thought I could maybe get some more detailed mandalas if I do the thinner one. And I didn't want it to look out of place if I did everything else with the thicker one, except for the mandalas, you know? And I definitely did get some more detailed mandalas in there than in the other ones. One! Might just depend on how much you want to show off the gradient too. Yeah, that's true. Because I don't want to cover up the gradient too much. I work hard on those. From a distance, the thin reveals more, and the close, and more the closer you get, the bold gives a clear picture to the pattern. That's true. That's true. That's very helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I've drawn one thing on this H. This is maybe my favorite gradient I've ever painted, though. It's kind of... Oh, no. It's kind of hard to see. The only thing I don't like is that it's a little bit textured, but I'm drawing over it, so it'll be okay. All right, let's see what else we can do here. I like to do mandalas over the gradients when I can. I'll remove the J up a little bit. Because having the mandala reveal the gradient underneath is just my favorite. Basically my art background is I do a lot of mandalas and hand lettering. I saw something kind of similar to this on Instagram. It's more just like Zentangle patterns, the one that I saw, and then I was like, ooh, I bet that would look cool with mandalas in it too. So That's kind of my own little twist that I put on it. But yeah, I can definitely get more details in the mandalas if I do this skinnier pen. But then it looks really bold and clean with the thicker one, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. Also, I got Dutch Bros again today. But it's only because we had an appointment this morning. Sio had to go get a COVID test before their procedure that they're having on Monday. And the COVID test place was right by Dutch Bros. So I was like, ooh. We're already here. Oh, that one was kind of weird. Whoops. I have an aesthetic bias towards thin because I like details. Also think you catch a bit more background color throughout. Do you? Yeah, I guess you do, huh? Maybe I've only been showing one of the thicker ones too. Let's see. These still need to get sprayed with their final spray, but like you can see the gradient more in these ones, I think. These ones go together, the T and the P. But this one, I think I tried really hard to like make sure I wasn't making everything too small with a thick pen. Could always make use of both pens. Use small pen for mandala details and inner details of shapes. Use bold pen for large shapes and outside lines. That's what I've been doing. I think I was doing I think I was doing the mandalas with the thicker one though, because I'm not sure how that would look. If it would throw off the line weight. But I might need to try it. Nails looking beautiful, thank you. I got By Pride nails. I tried. It's hard to see the difference between the pink and the purple, but we did our best. We did our best. We did purple for the base, and then we did pink and blue stripes on top. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for next month. Oh, everyone's just being silly. See how these letters are capital? I made it say bun. Like I got some to make it say bun. And I didn't want it to be in all capital letters because it would be like, bun! And they just typed it in the chat like that. It says unk. No. But yeah, that's why I got those like smaller ones because they were lowercase. And I don't know, like these ones don't spell out like a word to go together, you know what I mean? It's just like an H because your name starts with H, or a J because your name starts with J, you know? But I really wanted to make one that said bun, so I didn't want it to be like yelling bun at you. Oh, all of them look hella good. Thank you. Okay, why don't we just show them all off? I have quite a few that I need to mail out right now. I just finished all of these. Some were rewards from a charity stream we did. And then some were commissions from some friends. So this one has silver. All the other ones have had gold so far, but this one has silver. I got another D with some silver. I'm really proud of this gradient because it was kind of hard to do. It was yellow to teal, and I didn't want the gradient to be super green in between. And I feel like it was like the perfect amount of like a little bit of green. And then we have this R for Rev. I try to get like the shine in there if I can. And then this R is for our friend Ladyface, with the silver as well. I really need to get a picture of all of them. And then I'll mail them out at the beginning of the month. Regardless of pen, also depends on how you naturally fill space, which you off do in a fun way. Oh, thanks, Amanda. I can stop art nerding in the comments now, though. No, you're helpful. You're helpful. Like, I don't always get to like talk to other artists and stuff. And I don't always have things that I need feedback on either. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate the feedback a lot. I'm struggling to read This Is Pain. So pretty. Thank you so much, NFX. You are awesome. These all look so nice. We'll definitely need to get outside pics of them before they're sent off. Yeah, we will. We will. Can Princess Unk Unk be your Waluigi? Oh my god. Oh my god. That would be great. They're all so cute. Thank you, Kiwi. I'll have to get an A from you sometime. Oh, I would love that. I will say they're kind of expensive and they take me forever to do. I mean, I guess of all people, Amanda would understand it taking forever to do. But let me know, because I would love to. I always preface it with they're kind of expensive though, because the people who commissioned me are the ones who helped me choose the pricing of it, because otherwise it would have been horribly underpriced. And the only reason I even feel comfortable charging what I am charging for them is because of the fact that it was the people commissioning me who insisted that I charge that much. But I would say they're relatively cheap given how much time you spend on them. I mean, fair, but I don't want anyone to be like, oh shit, that's a lot, I can't afford it. You know what I mean? Like, I just tried to be upfront that it might be something you have to save up for a little bit, because I know I would have to save up for it if I was trying to buy one. But like, especially when I'm doing commissions, I get really in my head sometimes, and then it ends up taking longer. I don't know, it's a whole thing. Like these ones that I'm doing right now, nobody asked for these. Like, this is gonna be a surprise gift, you know? So hopefully they'll like them, but they're not like expecting anything from it, you know what I mean? Where did I go in chat? Oh, I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. I mentioned Unk Unk would be a fun upside down level for Bun Bun 3, but I've done nothing to make that level happen. Oh my god, that'd be great. Do you use brushes to get the gradients? I do. Oh, I need to clean my brushes. These are the brushes that I've been using. They're both Royal and Langnickel. Flat brushes, I think? I don't know. I don't honestly know too much about brushes. I tried to learn more at the store when I was trying to figure out what brushes would be good. But, these ones are some newer ones that I got that work really well. Ugh. Oh, this one's crunchy. Yeah, I need to clean my brushes. I have a good brush cleaner I can recommend too. Let me grab it actually, because it is really good. It's dusty because I haven't used it in a minute. What is it? The Masters Brush Cleaner. Oh, this is really hard to see. Nope. But it comes in a much bigger thing. This was just from Art Snacks. It was like a little sample size. Oh my god, it looks like a little donut inside. It has sparkles on it from sparkly paint. That's hilarious. So like you just rinse your brush, go in here a little bit, rinse it off, and it's fucking clean. It doesn't matter how hard and crunchy your brush is, like it will clean it. Incredible. I will recommend it to anyone who paints because it is so, so good. I'd say they're relatively cheap given how much time you spend on them. Fair. Fair. I mean, this round has taken me like 6 months to do because I try to do all of the painting at once. And then I'll do like this initial outline first, and then I do the details, and then I'll do the gold or silver, and it kind of just is a whole process, you know? That's one expensive bun. Yeah, the capital ones would have taken a lot longer too because they're so much thicker. And I think it would have been harder to get the gradient. And I did a 3-color gradient on those too. A fun technique, if you haven't tried it, is rolling into paint or ink on like a sheet of plastic to the side and rolling a brayer across the thing you're doing a gradient on. Oh. I don't even know what a brayer is. That sounds so cool. How much are they? Because I low-key want one. I guess I've never like said what it is, but basically it's $200 plus $10 shipping. And I'm hoping that the $10 even covers shipping. I've only shipped one of them to my aunt before. And it didn't cost too much because I have... Post office gave me like these mailers that they didn't need to go in a box. I just wrap it in a good amount of, what's it called? Bubble wrap. And then you can put it in here and like fold it over and seal it, and it's not as expensive as sending it in like a flat rate box or whatever. But yeah, I know it's pricey, but like I said, the only reason I even feel comfortable charging that is because people who were commissioning me are the ones who demanded that price because they know how long it took or how long it takes me to do it. It's not even more successful than painting it. It's just an option I miss from printmaking. Oh, that's funny. I thought maybe it was like an easier way to do it because sometimes I like lose my mind on these gradients and I try to fix them like 50 times. Because you low-key want one, not make that high key. Oh my gosh, Kiwi, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. My advice with commissions will almost always be charge more. Same. But then trying to price my own stuff, I'm like, Momo, thank you for lurky. We love you. You're always here in spirit. Commissions are more than just time worked on the piece and supplies. It's years of practice and expertise too. You deserve to be paid to be good at it too. You know, I hadn't thought of it like that. I definitely have been doing mandalas and Zentangle kind of stuff for 10 years now. Sio's the one who got me into it. I had always wanted to start and didn't know. I had kind of tried and it looked hideous. And then Sio started drawing mandala outlines for me in their sketchbook. I started coloring them in and getting some muscle memory on the shapes because I like to, you know, outline the shape and then color it in so I don't go out of the lines. And that really helped me learn how to make mandala shapes and stuff. And then I started drawing my own. And then I also have like a really just good natural sense of symmetry. I mean, it's not perfect symmetry when I do it freehanded, but it's pretty good, you know? So yeah, I have 10 years of experience with mandalas, plus in high school, I was such a fucking like non-sports nerd that when I got to high school, they started offering this 4-year art program at my school, and they were like, As long as you take one semester or like one class of art per semester, instead of taking a year of PE plus a semester of health, all you have to take is a semester of health, no PE. Sign me up for the art. I don't know if they still do that, but I absolutely did that. So I've taken all kinds of art classes in high school and stuff. Not to say I'm good at it in any way or like with other stuff, but like I've at least had some training from teachers, you know what I mean? A lot of it ended up being a teacher telling me, oh, you should add this, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it how it is, but thanks. And then getting an A on it anyway. He would always tell me I was taking an artistic stand, and I was like, or maybe you're just giving bad advice. Maybe you're just telling people to do ugly things to their work that they're not gonna do. Oh. I've never seen a brush cleaner before. Usually just use my palm and some soap if it comes down to it. This method seems more intentional. Yes, and Amanda, I've had these for years. I have 2 of these little ones because it came in, you know, an Art Snacks subscription box or whatever. I don't get it anymore, but I used to. So I have 2 that are this size. I still haven't finished the first one, and we haven't gotten Art Snacks in years. Like we canceled that probably like 4 years ago. Completely agree with Amanda, and they're unique. Oh my gosh, y'all are too good to me. Me too, Amanda. How many brushes I've ruined because I didn't clean them right away. Yeah, these ones you really don't have to clean all the way. I have brushes from when I was in high school still that, I mean, I don't use all the time, but like if I need to clean it, it'll clean it, you know? I thought we charged more than that for shipping. Good thing I didn't say. I mean, I guess we'll find out after this round of shipping, especially because a lot of these are shipping for free. Well, like I'm not charging people for shipping because it was for a charity stream, and you know what I mean? But when I shipped it to my aunt in Oregon, it appeared that the $10 shipping would cover it. So we will find out. It is cool. A brayer is a rubber roller. Okay, you can get some very smooth gradients by rolling it across the surface of the intended art piece. Interesting. Maybe because of that though, that makes sense. Oh, the mailer that I showed. It's also just fun. Love a roly boy. Hell yeah. Talia, your time is worth money. Oh my god. Oh my god. Talia is one of the ones who helped me price this, by the way. Talia and Rev are the ones. Chibi! 7 months?
7 months. That's almost a human baby. Also, thank you, Momo, for the sub.
Oh, Chibi, thank you so much for the 7 months. Momo, thank you for that gifted sub to Chibi. Was it a multi-month one? It seems like it was a multi-month. Thank you so much, Momo. Thanks so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm losing where I am. I'm losing where I am. Nope, no, I went too far up. Okay, all right. If there's one thing about me, it's that I will try my best to make sure I've responded to everything in chat, but sometimes I get lost. Always charge shipping separate and do a direct quote per piece because it changes per size of box and place ship to. Yeah. Yeah, the ones where I'm going to be shipping 2 in the same one, we will see. But both of those were charity stream people too that I didn't charge for shipping. So we will see how this goes. I might not be able to do all of these in the same month, honestly. We will see. But yeah, I definitely made sure to say like $200 plus $10 shipping. Just so that we know there's a separate shipping charge, you know? I don't know. I've never really done commissions like this before. I'm only doing them for friends and like people that I know. Maybe one day I will open them up to just if a random person wants one and wants to message me about it, I'll do it. But right now I'm not comfy with that just because it's a very long turnaround time. I can't promise a turnaround time. And because of that, I don't feel comfortable working with someone who doesn't already know and understand and can work with that. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, the commissioned ones were ordered in like January or February and they knew it would take a while. but I feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Had to do PE with art despite 2 AP art classes. Oh my god, see, yeah, I never took AP. I never took AP. But I did take like advanced painting, advanced drawing. I was really good at drawing hands for a minute. Like, oh, he made us really work on hands. He's like, everyone avoids hands. Not y'all. Nope. Not today. And he made us spend weeks just drawing hands. And I mean, I got very good at it. Like, you know how you can do the thing where it says blood with your hands? I can't do it. But my friend could do it, and she was my hand model. So there's a drawing somewhere that I did of really good hands that say blood. Oh my god. To be fair, my senior year I opted into aerobics because I like exercise and knew I needed to move more. Having it scheduled daily meant I had to. That's cool. I used to be really sporty up until high school, and then once I was in high school, I was like, nope, I'm done. Mama, welcome back. We love you. Bill Nye the Science Guy has gotten hitched. Is that why he was trending the other day? I didn't actually click on it. Rev with that dedicated death. Well, I haven't died, but you know. To the fantastic nonfiction author and journalist Liza Mundy. Oh, I don't know if I know who that is, but that's awesome. Sadly, I just returned to work. Hope you have a good stream. Oh, Kiwi, we appreciate you being here so much. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Congrats on the interview, Talia. Wait, did I miss something from Talia? Or what? That was on Twitter. I thought I missed it in the chat. Okay. Whew. I think it's a 3-month one. Oh, that was so sweet of Momo. Thanks, Momo. Can it be my death? Does this count, Rev? Oh my god. I was like, what would Rev have said that would be deleted by a moderator? I was like, my Rev? Deleted? What did you say? Also, pronouns are back. Oh, yeah. All handcrafted takes a long time. That's true. I just am also ADHD very badly. And executive function has been mostly non-existent unless I'm streaming. So like I've been only working on these on stream. Like I have not been able to work on them off of stream. And that includes fun art for myself too. Like I haven't been able to work on it off stream really. Thank you, CLO. Keep freaking out about it. Oh, you're gonna do great. Pew pew. Also, hi Beck. Hi Rev. Smaller boxes aren't too bad to ship. TBH, my paintings have ranged anywhere from 30 to 60 for a box shipped. These are a lot smaller, hoping you can get away with $10 to $15 shipping. I mean, I'm telling you, I did ship one before, and I shipped it in that, and it was perfect. It got there fine, too. Like, I told her to send me a picture of it when it got there, so I knew how it shipped. Because I was going to get the boxes. When I got to the counter, I was going to get the boxes. And this sweet lady, she had really nice like pink purple hair. I genuinely believe that she was extra nice to me because we had colored hair together. I guess it's hard to tell here, but my hair's teal. Ooh, it's hard to tell. Why did I do that? Anyway, I think she was extra helpful to me because we were like colored hair besties. But I'm pretty sure I remember, like I didn't tell people the pricing for shipping until I sent this one. I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference depending on where it's going. Like Rev and Ladyface are a bit farther away than where I sent it to my aunt, so we'll see how it goes. I think more people avoid feet. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how to draw feet. I would probably still avoid hands now just because I haven't really practiced them much, but yeah, I would avoid feet more than hands for sure. And there's no way you can really try to like force your class to learn how to draw feet. What are you gonna do? Make a bunch of high school kids take their fucking shoes off so you can see their feet? Yeah, that's gonna go well. Yeah, not creepy at all. She wrote Code Girls, among many other great books. Oh, awesome. I'll have to look into her. Haven't talked about it here. No, you're good. You're good. I thought maybe I missed something in chat, and I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. Like, okay, to no screen. Oh, yeah, I hope that your migraine feels better, Momo. I'm so sorry that you've been getting them so much. I feel it has taken well over a year to work on my current 5 paintings, still a little over halfway through, but body keeps acting a fool. Ugh. That's why I was just like, if anyone could understand my like IDK turnaround time, it's you, Amanda. I just knew you would know. Feel you deeply on no deadline, but Gil. Anyway, yes. Well, because it's like, I've heard of artists, like people will message an artist, get a commission or whatever, and then they'll be like, oh, the commission is taking too long, I want a refund. And it's like, I get that obviously if you're paying for something, you want the thing, but obviously it has to be made. Like, you can't rush art. Like, you can't. Jose, how are you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're having a great day. The Spanish galleon that went missing in Oregon that the Goonies is based off of. They finally found it. What? That's pretty cool. I forgot that the Goonies was even about anything. It was just silly kids. The octopus motion shows off the tool better clearly. I was trying to get the... It did look like an octopus. I was like, we have some new friends here today. Let me try to show off the teal, because it's hard to see in this lighting. It's really hot here today. It's already 90 degrees at 10:45 a.m. And I usually will have my blinds open a bit for some natural light to come in. And my hair looks better in natural light. But yeah, it is what it is. Foot Manacon, oh my god. What are you looking, or what are you holding that looks like a leash but isn't a leash? Wait, it is a leash! Dog! That is a great quote. Also, I will have the blinds open for quotes such as that to occur. If they fit in and are protected by a bubble mailer, fuck yeah, those are so much cheaper to get a hold of and send out. I'm only worried about the ones that have to fit too. Because the T and the P for Wiz are going together. And then the 2 Ds are for Dark and Darby and are going together. And I haven't shipped 2 together before, so we will see. We will see how that goes. But yeah, she did me a solid in helping me not have to pay like the flat rate shipping box. 59 right now here today. Monday's gonna be 90 though. And y'all don't have air conditioning, do you? Like, I really feel for once it hits like 80, 85 in areas that don't usually get that hot, so you don't have air conditioning. Sorry, sometimes we're really chatty and no art gets done. Sometimes we're only getting art done and there's no chatty. Sometimes it's like a nice balance of both, but not usually. Imagine having a nice balance of both. You know who really does has I can't talk today. You know who really does have a nice balance of both being chatty and getting art done is Rosie. Please go follow her. She's actually maybe live right now. Hold on. Rosebell. I like to lurk in her stream when she's live. And I'm also live. Is she live right now? It's Wednesday. Yeah, she is. It just wasn't loading. She's a VTuber today, but sometimes she streams with webcam. She draws really spicy girls. She has a Patreon if you like them even spicier, and let me tell you, it's well worth it. Go follow her. She's the best. Just the cutest little sweetie. Who draws amazing art. She draws beautiful eyes, amazing hair. Her VTube model, she drew herself. Just incredible. Incredible artist, incredible friend, beautiful person. Just love her so, so much. Please go follow her. Used to be a commission machine and I'm just not anymore. Keep wanting to be. I don't enjoy art. I don't enjoy art less that way, but damn, Body and Brain sure likes to invent new limits. Ugh. I can only imagine how it must be with like chronic pain stuff like that. I'm so sorry, Amanda. I was trying to think of like maybe there's a different way you could try to position your body while you paint, but like there's only so many ways you can position yourself, you know? We totally got AC installed pretty much the moment we got the house. Oh, good. Good. Is it window AC or... Because you can't just install central AC, can you? I'm a bougie ass bitch and I have to have central AC. I mean, I'm from Sacramento. It gets triple digits all summer long. So like we have to have central. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. All right. Vac knows what's up. Incredible. Incredible. I saw you say bum thirsty on Maine right now and I was like, I will always be thirsty for central heating and air, okay? You meant about the rosy art. I'm losing it. Wonder if you could rubber band 2 mailers together. Oh my god, you're too cute. I mean, she told me it would fit. I was like, there are a couple that I have to mail 2 of these together. Will it fit? And she was like, you saw how I rolled it over and made it seal? And I was like, yeah. She was like, if you do it like that, it'll fit. And I was like, all right, babe, thanks. She was sweet. I hope she's well. Shout out to all the USPS employees. They fucking hustle hard every day. I just hope they are all well. You're at 93 today, high of 97. The high was 104 yesterday, and let me see my phone really quick, actually. Oh, it's charging, I forgot. Because I'm trying to do a skate dance class later, and I'm scared it's gonna be too hot. Yeah, we got that heat advisory. It says the high is 100 today. I'm gonna have to see what time the skate class is at, because at 5 p.m. it's gonna be 97, 6 p.m. 93, 7 p.m. 88. The low is 67? What a joke. Yeah, I guess we're sleeping with the air on again. I like cannot sleep when it's this hot out. I have such a hard time. 21 Celsius right now. That just sounds freezing to me. Never tell me Celsius, I don't understand it. My American show's really bad in terms of Celsius and Fahrenheit. Celsius. I can't even say it. Celsius. Remember when I called it Celsius? Celsius and the height. That's what we called it. It's like 70, okay. I'm so sorry. I try so hard to do the conversion and like my brain just sees 21 and I'm like, that's fucking freezing. For some reason, it just can't. Like, it can't understand the conversion no matter how much I try. Suddenly, Sean Connery. I have weird voices that just come out for like a second and then they go away. Got my AC hooked back up and then it got cold and rainy the day after, but now it's back to hot and sunny. That sounds about right though. You finally get an air conditioner and then it's like, just kidding, you don't need this. It's my T3 sub to my HVAC contractor. Stop. I will always tier 3 sub to HVAC, okay? I'm a bitch when I'm hot. I'm so bitchy when I'm hot. I wish I wasn't like this. It is my toxic trait. I'm just a bitch when I'm hot. And it's like 0 to a million. Like, oh my god, it's so bad. And so like when we were looking for this apartment, because there's plenty of apartments around Sacramento that have central air, and then there's plenty that have like window forced air, you know? And I was such a stickler about like, we need central heating and air, and then also we need a dishwasher because a bitch is lazy, okay? No, I'm not lazy. I just have a hard time with executive function. See, we need to ableist our own minds about ourselves, okay? When you're called lazy enough throughout your life, or I mean, enough times throughout your life, it's very difficult to not internalize that when it's hard for you to do things. And let me tell you, I want to get the dishes done. I don't want them there. I just like can't get myself to do it most of the time, and it sucks. But I feel like that's very different, and we need to stop calling ourselves the things that people who don't understand us call us, right? Yay, ADHD. Not for painting, no. The only reason I got mostly through Lexi's was because I was able to sit in my desk chair and hold it in my lap and lean back in the seat. But switch desk chairs, and the new one was a bad choice. No! Do you still have the old one, or did you already get rid of it? Like 70? Okay. It's currently 69 for you, Star. Nice. Also, hi, Star. We love you. Just need to bite the bullet and crank out a few hours of work at my easel directly despite the pain. It's just been rough. All the pain med options make me so sleepy, so I can't try to paint while on them. I just sleep. Yeah, that sucks so bad. What is the pain again? If it's too much, like if it's too personal to ask. But is it your back? I can't remember. I feel for you. It sucks when your body just refuses to let you do the thing you love to do. Suddenly, Sean Connery. Thinking it this way, 10 Celsius is on the cold side, 20 Celsius is warm, 30 Celsius is hot. Okay, this is helpful. Thank you, Chibi. So 10 would be cold, 20 warm, 30 hot. Okay. Okay. This is gonna take me a while, I think, but I think I can do this. You're a bitch when you're hot. I'm a hot bitch. Sounds like a match to me. Maybe it's not hot bitches are bitches when they're hot. I was doomed to this destiny. I don't know. I just always ask the people what the temperatures and freedom units. No. Valid, I also have been rewiring into lazy doesn't exist, right? It's so hard. It's so hard to rewire that part. It's really difficult. Especially because, okay, I mean, sometimes I am lazy. Sometimes I just don't want to do anything. But you know what? Like, that's valid as fuck too. It's okay to like not be productive every second of your life. If you need to hear that, there it is. It is okay. And actually, you should not be trying to be productive every second of your life. Like, you need rest. You need rest. Virgos. Virgos in the chat. I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. I'm talking to everybody, but especially my Virgo placements. Sorencio. My Virgo babes are feeling called out. This is for you. It's because I love you. It is because I care. We can't organize all our pain away, okay? I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to say it, but like, we do sometimes just have to relax. Yes, we can. You can tell I live with a Virgo. I love y'all so much. Virgos are my favorite. The old one was shredding. Oh, okay. I needed to go, picked a smaller chair because I'm small and the room is small. Still needed a taller backrest, evidently. Yeah. You should get yourself like a... This is gonna sound weird, but you should get like a chair that tattoo artists use to tattoo you in. Like the one that you sit in while you're getting tattooed. Because when I got this one, this was a very awkward spot, right? I didn't need to lay all the way down for it, but I definitely couldn't be like sitting up for it. So she had me in this chair that just kind of like leaned back most of the way. I wonder if you could use that. I mean, it's probably not like a cheap chair, but I wonder if that could be something that could help you lean back a bit. Quote, maybe some hot bitches are bitches when hot. I guess I was born into this. See how I love you. No, relax, only productive. What if we just come blah, blah, blah. What if we just compartmentalize even harder? I mean, I'm just trying to look out for you. I can't tell you what to do. Oh my god. All my besties are Virgos. I'm gonna do a second one of these, I think, actually. Yeah, my IRL bestie is also Virgo. My soulmate bestie, though, is a Capricorn. Which explains some things. Why sometimes I get weirdly defensive when she says something to me, right? And I didn't notice this until we went to go get our Friday the 13th tattoos together. And I was saying that I was trying to stay in the shade because I hadn't gotten my tattoo yet and she had already gotten hers. So I was like, oh, I want to make sure the inside of my arm is just in the shade so I don't like accidentally get sunburnt before I get tattooed. And she was like, wow, you sunburn that easily? And I was just like, no, like I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna get a sunburn. Like, I don't know. And and we had already talked to this other girl that was in the parking lot with us, and she was like, it's your Capricorn, you can't help yourself. And I was like, suddenly a lot of things make sense. Like, I don't know too much about Capricorns, honestly, but that checked out. Yes, yo, yes, compartmentalize everything. I mean, whatever works, but I also would love for you to relax, that's all. I just love you. But I know it's hard. Currently got a double wombo combo of chronic pain. We're still diagnosing, likely autoimmune, settled on fibromyalgia for now, but also recently got diagnosed as big titty artist. We got the next strain. Stop, I remember seeing that tweet now. When you said you got diagnosed as big titty artist, and I was like, oh my god. Please show me the rest of this thread, because what? I love it. I was not formally diagnosed. These were two of several factors my physical therapist respectfully discussed as to how I have a repeated strain injury that is bothering me so badly. Okay. Work was a massive factor that I keep ignoring when I explain it. The other explanation is more fun. I mean, big titty artist syndrome caught my attention. I've gotten not a lot of art done today, but that's okay. We're extra chatty today. I like it. I was like, I hope I'm not too far over. It's hard to see if I've accidentally gotten it off the camera, you know? Those chairs run between about 500 to 1500. I mean, I feel like that's about the range of like a gaming or desk chair can be sometimes. Obviously you can find cheaper ones, but that's not too bad. I mean, obviously it's not like I have that kind of money lying around to just go buy a chair, but that's not too much worse than I was expecting. But obviously you don't want to have to buy another chair. You already got a new chair. Formally, it's a repeated strain injury. Oh, an RSI. We recently learned about these here in chat. We've been learning about that here in chat class. Dear shapes, please look like shapes. Love bun. What? I think I was trying digital art. It's hard to get the shapes to look right. Oh no, the test says you're positive for BTA. Oh, big titty artist? I was like, what's BTA? Gonna take my BFA or my BTA to the club and get the attention of hot ladies. Yes! I have a BFA, Bachelor's in Fine Arts, so that's why that's funny. I read it as like big fat ass. I got a BFA and big fat ass, so... I will try to recompose myself. Not for a change, but I read BFA in the context of the sentence. It did not occur to me it maybe meant Bachelor of Fine Arts. I unfortunately do not suffer from big fat ass, only BTA. I have a bachelor's in ass and a double major in titties. I never lost this hard in my life. I can't. What's your minor? Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna hold on. We're gonna have to. Let me do it. I'll do it. I got this. Copy. Alright, we'll just put a little dash CO, and then it's still gonna say dash Princess Bun Bun afterwards, but that's okay. Oh my god. Art streams, you never know what you're gonna get. As long as I'm not quote 1,000, yeah, we're getting close. Alright, the owner's here today. He said he usually comes on Wednesdays. Yeah, I can definitely get more detail in the mandalas this way, but I'm worried that it might be too much detail when it comes time to do the gold. Oh, also an update. Remember how I told y'all that I go to the car wash all the time, right? Because I have a monthly membership, and my favorite person who works there is Car Wash Bestie. If you hang out here often enough, you've probably heard of Car Wash Bestie. And they're my favorite, but they're always the one inside the car wash that's like waving you ahead, telling you when to stop, put your thing in neutral and everything, right? And like, they're very good at InfoSec, so they always have their name tag facing the other way, which, amazing choice. However, sometimes I get a survey email from the car wash asking me if like I want to give anyone like praise by name, right? And I never know Car Wash Bestie's name until today. Today they were outside and they told me to go into the other one because there's like 2 little ports you can pull into where they check you in. So they told me to go to the other one and I was like, yeah. So I go over and they're checking me in and stuff, and I was like, hey, can I ask what your name is? I know that probably sounds weird, but like I get the surveys sometimes, and like you're my favorite. I would love to be able to give you props on the survey. I said give you props. I think I was high. I don't fucking know why I would say that. Anyway, I was like, and I don't know your name because you're always, you know, the one inside. And I just call you Car Wash Bestie. And they were like, Car Wash Bestie, I fuck with that. And I was like, yes. So they told me their name. I forgot to ask pronouns though, which was rude of me, but I just got excited. Because Because I also don't want to assume anyone's pronouns just based on their name. You know what I mean? I also don't want it to seem rude, though, if I'm asking. I don't know. I don't think I've ever asked anyone their pronouns in person before, is what I'm realizing. It's usually on Twitch, or you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want it to like offend anyone, like their pronouns weren't obvious or something like that, you know? But like, I wouldn't be offended if somebody asked me my pronouns. Okay. That's where, okay, no. I wouldn't be offended. I'd be like, oh my god, that's awesome of you to ask. Okay. Oh, I think I missed things in the chat. Let me draw this last. Oops. That last little leaf. And then I will scroll up in the chat. That would be a perfect 1K though. It would. I also couldn't think of a creative minor. That's okay. I couldn't either. Need more coffee? I have a large Dutch Bros. You can't see it, but it's orange in there. I got it iced today so it could go in the pretty cup. Look how pretty and sparkly. And I love that my favorite colors are just bi-colors too. Like, how perfect is that? So I got it iced instead of blended, so it'll just be like really yummy in that cup today. Your minor's in marketing? It's not funny, it's just true. Amanda, I love it. The owner told him to get a real job. He's actually really nice. He's really nice. We have like a property management company that's like technically our landlord. The owners just take care of the property and stuff, so they're sweet. But I don't disagree. Just these particular owners are really nice. Like, I don't think they own hella buildings or anything. I think they just own this little building. BFA, stop! I love that you fucking got a clip of that. Could also just do less gold on that one. Yeah, I mean, okay. I do have... This gold pen is, like, pretty thin. It's more of a thin tip than it, like, looks. I don't know, I'm trying to hold it in front of both cameras, but it ends up with a thinner, like a really thin line, if I want. So I think it should be okay. I just don't want it to be overpowered, you know? I always really love this song for some reason. It's just chill out radio stations. I don't even know what it is. It doesn't have like a list. Well, I'm always digging this one. I'll put it in the chat. You should get more coffee, Star. I'm unfortunately out of caffeine until this afternoon. No. I would share my Dutch Bros if I could, and you know that that means I love you because I would not share my Dutch Bros. 10 out of 10 for CWB? Wait, what's CWB? YouTube, I had to figure out what WLA was. Weenie little ass! Stop! That was your tweet that you just said weenie little ass about everything. I'm gonna get my weenie little ass over to Starbucks, get my weenie little ass coffee. You're so cute. You've had your morning dose at least, okay. We'll work with it. Weed does also work. And my anxiety fueled hyperfocusing could actually stop working for like 4 hours and still be good for a goal. Oh, Talia. You almost laughed for too long to fit it in a clip? That tip and thin? Wait. Were you trying to do thin with two N's like thick with two C's? I didn't even know this was supposed to be like this until you said I'll wait, so I'll give it to you. You're waiting for it. There it is. But also Car Wash Bestie. Oh, okay. When you said 10 out of 10 for CWB, I knew what it was when you first said it because I was still talking about Car Wash Bestie. Then I read it out of context and I was like, what the fuck is that? I just love how much they loved Car Wash Bestie. It's Misky's birthday. She's having a Yeti sale, including the kitty shooting star shirt and the Western one. Hold on. Is the sweater on sale? Is the sweater on sale? Twitter? Misky? Yeti.com/Misky. Oh. This is the one. It's not on sale. It's not on sale. I want this so bad. Look at this hoodie. Oh, I can't scroll it down. Look at the hoodie. Does it not have like me written all over it? But it's fucking $50. Like I can't justify it. I was hoping it was gonna be on sale, but it doesn't look like it's on sale. Yeah, why is it $50? You know what? Maybe it's not on sale. Maybe we're just excited. Okay, well now we're just looking at her Twitter. Isn't this so cute? Also, I don't know if y'all saw her tweet that said, if any of the colors in my art make you feel like seen and represented, that was on purpose. Like, she uses a lot of trans colors in her work. Oops. Clicked to the wrong scene. Also really love what she did with the sleeves. Yeah. Okay, I think one of the daily tees was made by her, is what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like she just said, it's my birthday, buy my stuff. Which is fine, but I just was really hoping that that $50 sweater would be maybe on sale for like 40 even, you know? Alright, sorry, I got really excited about this. The shooting star kitty is hers? Yeah. Oh, look at your tweet. Retweet. Alright, well, maybe one day I'll put that hoodie on my wish list or something. Also, if anyone is not following CO's YouTube, please go subscribe. They're so close to 100 subscribers as well. They're at 84 right now. They deserve a custom URL even more than I do because their YouTube has been around longer than mine. So if you are not subscribed to CO's YouTube, please go subscribe now. I tweeted that because I accidentally let the weenie side out at physical therapy this morning. Oh my god, Amanda. That's cute. It is so cute. Also, I love what she did with the sleeves, right? It's like a really pretty, like dainty floral tribal almost. I don't even know how to describe it, but I love it. I was working on an exercise that was a little too advanced for where I'm at right now, and it was productive pain, but was still painful. And instead of my brain and body working together to say, hey, we can stop and communicate it, I hit a burn threshold too fast where my body was like, release the tears now. And I was literally like, okay, but what for? Oh, no. Started this one higher up than I realized, I think. Okay, well now I made it a little bit too big, but that's okay. I think it looks nice. I'll go ahead and put a little circle here. Oh, I haven't looked at chat in a minute. I'm so sorry. It wasn't even that bad. Actively knew it. I was like, huh, it's weenie hours now, isn't it? Along with, all right, what's the next exercise? Amanda, you're precious. My poor physical therapist was like, are you sure you're okay? And I was like, this is literally my adrenaline being a butt. I'm fine. Roni! I love you so much. How are you? Oh, you're muted? Can you see the... How are you, Bermuda? Is what it says. Dear God. I never know if people can see the captions when they are muted. Hi, Roni. We love you. I was wondering why I was feeling like I might need a break. It's because we've been going for almost 2 hours, isn't it? Whoop. I don't know why it does that when I try to move my mouse after my mouse has been not moving. If anyone has any insight into that, please let me know. Physical therapist basically explained everything I'm doing that has caused me to look like shrimp 90% of the time. TLDR, I'm overusing some large muscle groups and neglecting smaller muscle groups that support head, neck, upper body. They're all supposed to work together to move and engage your spine and upper body. Activity that causes you to roll your shoulders forward too often without activity that lets you pull them back enough can cause repetitive strain. Oh. I wonder if you could do some like yoga or something to help. Not that you were asking for advice, so ignore my unsolicited advice. But I wonder... I guess when I roller skate, I have to pull mine back too. I'm over here like, is this gonna happen to me? What do I do to counteract my shrimpiness? I got scared. What do I do to counteract my shrimpiness? I'm like, first of all, posture check. Is the opposite of shrimp scorpion. Stop. I used to be able to do a scorpion back in the day when I was a cheerleader. Yoga probably would help with that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because yoga, you have to be really conscious of like your posture in every position, you know what I mean? And it works your muscles. Why is there hair over here? No, thank you. Welcome to my life. There's hair everywhere. Camera was like whelp. Oh my god. Quote throw. I used to be a cheerleader and I was not the one being thrown in the air. I was the they who threw bitches in the air. The they. Cat cows are just good for everyone to do. Very true. Very true. I should probably do that on my break, honestly. Also, that explains pizza toss. It's called a basket toss, actually. Bunny. Well, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh, that was great. Okay, we're back. I loved that the first clip was Amanda. Me telling Amanda she's hot. I think also my AC was busted last summer. Oh my god, it probably was. We can always tell where we're at in Amanda's timeline based on what I'm saying to her in chat. It's a trickster, bun sad. Oh my god, I saw that one. Slop got you. Roni, hi, we love you. How are you feeling? I hope okay. Seen light at the end of the tunnel? Good. Badass bun. From 20 to 69% in 6 days. Well, I mean, Nice. Honk, that used to be a value emote. Wait, the honk one? Mama, welcome back. Are you feeling any better? Well, ooh, woo. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, we also have our new follower emote, which is the old Lisa emote. She's all over. Because we'll play Genshin in a bit. Migraine's gone, but voice is still gone. Well, what you're not going to be doing is yelling for these customers anymore, okay? Dr. Bun's orders. I'll write you a note. I'll make it look legit and everything. That was a shaky. Squiggle. Where am I? No, there's a Chicory Princess bun. Uwu drawing. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. We did mean to make that a value Uwu and did not. You're right. You're right. I mean, it did help me take out some rage at these people because half my time at work was me struggling not to scream at people in anger and frustration, but no more yelling. Okay, I can understand it was probably at least slightly cathartic to just scream at them, but unfortunately it helped them instead of making them mad like we really want to do, or like making them go away at least. I don't even care if they're mad, just leave me alone. Don't get migraines, but holy moly, do I feel you? It's wild to me that there are people who just don't get migraines. What is that like? I haven't had one in a minute, but I think I did have one slightly when we were on our trip. On Saturday morning, I woke up. We had gotten horrible sleep because the people above us had been stomping around literally all night. 4:45 a.m. I looked at the time to see if this was like normal partying hours or not. No, it was not. And I didn't think I had like a headache or anything, but like my stomach was really bothering me anytime, especially anytime that I thought about the curvy drive we were about to have to take home. So like we went to the beach, we went and walked around in like Mendocino in the little old town around all the shops and stuff. But like I'm pretty sure it was a weird low-key migraine, and it was a really strange one. It mostly went away, but it was weird. I hadn't had one for a long time before that. I go through phases where I get them a lot and then I don't. And I don't really know what triggers it. I try to keep track in my bullet journal to see what might trigger it, but it's hard to tell. Mine and Bun's job at this point is to hit on each other. There's a reason I always come in with the Bun Bun Cutie comment, because it's true. It is true. I mean, what else would our jobs as wives be? We are here to hype each other up, help each other when we're down, you know? I couldn't think of how to phrase it, that's why it took me a second. I don't know, after I had COVID, over 2 years ago at this point, it was March of 2020, I have the hardest time finding the word I'm trying to use. And I don't know if, like, blaming it on COVID is it, but, like, I'm pretty sure it is. Like, I'm pretty sure it's COVID's fault. I've also read that, like, anytime you have a virus, it can kind of build up with problems for a little bit before you ever see the problems. And so I was getting sick a lot before COVID was even a thing. For, like, at least a year, I was getting sick once a month. It was a lot. And I'm sure that had to have a slight backlog of issues that it was hiding underneath everything in the surface, right? And then when I got COVID, I think it just really, like, exasperated it, you know? I don't even know if that's the right fucking word. And I just have such a hard time finding words now. And it's gotten worse over time. Like, I can tell from watching my older clips. I mean, I never streamed before I had COVID. Y'all have always only seen a post-COVID bun. But even in my earlier clips, it's, like, not as bad as it is now. And it's just wild to me how bad it's gotten. I do keep forgetting to utilize the most important chat command, though, and that's a failing on my part. We see the butt slappy. But Amanda's here. Request the butt slappy, please. Hell yeah. Always, Amanda. A wholesome butt slappy between two hugs. Stop! Momo hug Roni. Amanda butt slappy. Roni hug Momo. So that's not one in a nutshell. For real. For real. The definition of wholesome AF. Just noticed you're wearing trans colors on your shirt. Am I? There's more green. I do have a trans shirt, but, like, I haven't even been able to wear it because it has... You know what? Let's see if we can fix it. Hold on. From Target, and, like, I was so excited to wear it, but the way that Target... So here's the trans one. It says trans rights or human rights, and then it has, like, pink and blue really light. This one has a lot of, like, green in the blue and, like, dark pink, but this is, well, it's really washed out. This is what I tried to get, but basically what happened was, you see this little thingy? The tag is, like, really in the seam, and I can't get it out. And I noticed that they're not even putting the tags like that anymore when I go to Target and look at it. And I'm pissed that, like, this was the version I bought because it's taking forever to get it wearable. I might just try to cut it. Where did my scissors go? Let me catch up with chat first, but thank you for mentioning that, because I do need to try to cut that out. Chicory drawings make very good emotes. They do. It's wild to me that people don't get them 2 to 3 times a week. Wait, don't get what? Don't get what? Hugs? Butt slappies? Oh, migraines. We were talking about migraines. Migraines. Anyway, I definitely don't get them that much. I was getting them a lot for a while, though, and I don't know what changed. I genuinely don't know what changed. Oh, you got COVID really early on. Is that the only time you've had it? To my knowledge, unless I was, like, asymptomatically carrying it and didn't know. Also, hi, Jinky. But yeah, and we don't even know for sure if it was COVID because they wouldn't test us. It was way too early on. They were like, unless you've traveled to this place or been in contact with someone who's traveled to these places, they have like a list, or whatever, like we straight up don't have a test for you, so just quarantine for 2 weeks as if you have it, because you probably do. They didn't say that because you probably do, but like, you know. And like I had just gone back to work at the school. We had just gone on a trip for my birthday. I had just been to like the DMV and like Social Security, getting my name changed after our wedding. There are plenty of places I could have gotten it from. You know what I mean? And like I've had bronchitis before. This was like bronchitis but so much worse is the only way I can describe it. So like I know that we had it even though there was no test. And I can definitely tell that it has affected my brain a lot, and it sucks. I don't want to blame it all on 9/11, but it certainly didn't help. Yeah, I don't want to blame it all on COVID, but it certainly didn't help. I have a sinus infection on top of COVID. Oh no. Also not joking, it def affected it. Yeah, it did, right? Like you can tell. Llamas! Slept in like crazy today. Hi everyone. Okay, bye bun. Wait. Why'd you say hi and damn bye? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, did I walk away to go get the shirt? That's hilarious. How are you, llamas? How was your sleep? That seems like you really needed that sleep. I know you had a long, hot day yesterday. Been napping off and on all day. Hell yeah, that moon is in Pisces, babies. If you're sleepy, it's cause you are. Rest. Take that nap. If you're thinking about it, just have a little snooze, okay? We're all feeling it. We're all hella tired. Many of us are not sleeping well at night. I don't know what it is about that goddamn moon in Pisces that's like, be in your feels. Like, not everyone wants that. Not everyone wants that. So just like, listen to your body. If you need to rest, fucking rest, okay? It's rough out there right now. So just like be gentle with yourself and take care of yourself. That was me on my soapbox. That's why my arms were back. Cam, hi! I'll take bus slappies more often though. Right? It was like 2 to 3 times a week. I mean, yeah, seems average to me. Oh my god. Trans rights are human rights. Hell yeah. I gotta try to fix it. If people don't get them 2 to 3 times a week, get what? Hugs? Butt slappies? Oh, migraines. I think I just peeked the mic because that was a very loud laugh. It peaked my ears. Oh lord. Brain fog is deaf, a common symptom brought on by several conditions. Mine got worse after 2020, even though I didn't get COVID till 2021. I feel like lifestyle affected me more on that front, but that's still COVID's fault, so LMAO. Okay, to be fair, I'm having a lot of trauma responses at the moment. I dissociate constantly. It's not usually for like a super long time, but like it happens. And it's like I had previous trauma that I need to heal from, but then there's also the collective trauma of just like nobody doing anything right in a pandemic to like stop the pandemic. Nobody giving a fuck about just anybody, you know? And there's a trauma response to that. Like, there's collective trauma we're all going through with this, especially if you're in a place where everything is just fucked right now, you know? So I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically we're talking about brain fog and I like completely lost track of what I was saying. Hilarious. But like memory, like having a bad memory is absolutely a trauma response. I don't know why that one keeps going off twice. Having a bad memory, absolutely a trauma response. You're trying to forget the fucking weird shit that keeps happening to you constantly. And so you try to forget it like right away, right? And then that just kind of becomes normal and it starts happening about things that aren't the trauma that you don't want to forget right away, right? So like there's that too. And it's just been a whole situation. Do I try to walk at 73 but I have a lot of energy? Why don't you at least try to walk up to legs and see how it is? And if it's going okay. Definitely take off your overshirt. Yeah, they have AC at work. Excuse me. That was a really quiet burp and I actually said excuse me. That's hilarious. But yeah, take off your overshirt. Walking inside there is super boring though. It's like a giant hallway of like tile floor and walls that look the same and it looks like it's leading nowhere. So like I guess if you have to walk inside, you have to walk inside, but walking outside is so much more worth it being a little bit hot, as long as you're not too hot, you know? High-key possible your brain is reasonably tired and it's affecting your memory where your new normal makes it feel like it shouldn't be happening. Yeah, well, and then it makes me wonder, am I not using certain parts of my brain enough that I was using before, since I'm not doing like my old job anymore? I think I'm gonna have to just cut this seam a little bit. I see the string that's in the way though. See if I can get it out. Yes. Ugh, there's another seam in the way. I think I'm gonna be able to get it out without cutting another one though. Yes! We got it out. We got it out. You can't see it. It's out. You really can't see it now. It's out. Woo! It's a T for trans. It's out. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay. Trans rights shirt is now wearable. I'm already wearing a different shirt though. Do I change shirts? Congrats on coming out. Stop. It's out. Look, that shirt has been sitting there for so long because I was trying so hard to not have to cut it, you know? I didn't want it to like fall apart. Probably not midstream, but we can wait on stream next time. That's true. Alright. This might get my blue hair on it, but we can put it. We're not gonna be able to see the whole thing. This is gonna fall immediately. Oh, you can't see it anyway. It looks like it's on the chair. It's gonna fall, but we tried. It fell the moment I said that. I will definitely wear it next stream though. I wanted to wear it like the first day of Pride. I was so excited about it and then I couldn't. And then I couldn't get the fucking tag out. You know what's hilarious about your tie-dye on tie-dye on tie-dye is that I absolutely have a tie-dye mask that I wear all the time. And then I'll wear it with a tie-dye shirt on accident and people will be like, oh my god, I love your tie-dye. And I'm like, thanks. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm super fucking matchy and I just have tie-dye everywhere. Me with my pink everywhere. Me with my teal everywhere. I'm like, oh no, I have teal hair, a teal water bottle, a teal sweater, a teal shoes. Like, wonder what my favorite color might be. Wonder what my favorite color might be. The straw is teal. Oh hey, you can see inside. All you can see is the ice though. It looks like there's nothing in it. But it's Dutch Bros, and it's delicious, and it's so shiny. And it's so shiny. Oh my god, sometimes with like mandalas and stuff, I'm like, what way do I make this face? Anyone who can do a mandala on like a wall or something that you can't like rotate your canvas, truly impressed. To be fair, you probably drew it out before you put it on the wall, I guess. But okay, the only thing that sucks about doing it with the smaller pen is that I use the thicker pen to do this outline around the edge, and it's showing up like a slightly lighter black than the thin pen. And I think I'm gonna have to go back around on it. Super matter which one I use. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back around with the skinnier one because you can definitely see the thinner parts going over it. I think that's the main reason I was trying to do this all with the thinner one, because the thicker one is a little bit lighter for some reason, and I don't know why. Like, even when it's brand new out the shrink wrap, you know? It's not just because it's like dying. This is so much easier to do with the thicker one though. This sucks. This is taking so long to do with this skinny pen. Had a lady in the parking lot 2 weeks ago confused the hell out of me, calling me a fashion icon when I was out in lazy, comfy clothes without the intent to match at all, but I was, and she was living for it. I read that tweet and I was like, I probably would have been the one to call you a fashion icon. Like, incredible. Just in to pick up tips and go back to bed. And I was like turning to look for said icon. I was like, me? She was like, the pink shoes, the pink shorts, the pink hair. Like, yes. Blessed the parking lot hype lady. I love it. Hope you two are blessed with a parking lot hype person. Read either tie-dye, on tie-dye, or do everything. I love it. Honestly, every employee at Dutch Bros, always. I mean, maybe it's one of those like Trader Joe's things where they're supposed to compliment you or something, but like it works, okay? It works on me. But the tie-dye on tie-dye has been complimented at Dutch Bros. My nails always complimented at Dutch Bros. Also, Amanda, if you saw me liking your tweets while I was on my break, no you didn't. The timeline knows what I like, and it gives me more of it, okay? I always like Amanda's tweets, like in solidarity, sometimes, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, as some hype, or like, I feel you, or whatever. And like, Twitter knows, it always shows me her tweets. Oh, okay. Also, I forgot to say this, I think, but when I asked for Car Wash Bestie's name earlier, they also asked for my name. And so, like, now we're real besties. Weed content? Wait. Me as a fashion icon, what is it? It's specifically when I move back into chat that it does that with the webcam, I think. That's so weird. Trash. Stop. You're hilarious. Weed content. I try not to be weed content, but I'm also weed content. My tummy is rumbly, and I would really like to know why. I'm not usually this hungry this time of day. And it's over here making me wonder if y'all could hear it. It's like, blah, 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 blah. You know? Georgia out here skirting through loopholes to sell 1 or 2 kinds of THC. Meanwhile, all other states get to have dispensaries and options. Yeah. I have several dispensaries I can walk to, so I wish that for you in the near future. ASAP. That's so stupid. Can you get medical? Do they have medical there? Or no? Because medical is worth it to have, honestly. I always had a medical card before it was legalized here. And then I stopped paying for the medical card because I don't really need it anymore. I mean, I do still use it for like anxiety and stuff. Like there's definitely medical reasons I use it, but I don't grow or anything, so it's not like having the medical would really help me in any way at this point. Bun's gonna need to noise gate her Tums. Stop it. Can you hear it? It's about to do it again. No. So there are some vacation stories I haven't told y'all yet. One involves math, and then one is, well, they're both funny. The other one is just funny. One involves me doing math, though, so we know that's extra funny. I'll tell it in a second, because I don't want to laugh this hard while I'm drawing. But basically, when we were walking to the lighthouse, it's a pretty long walk. It's probably like a mile from the parking lot to the lighthouse. They do have a much more limited, like, closer parking, but that's limited to disabled parking, of course. And so anyway, we're on this super long walk to the lighthouse, and it has like all of these like signs that have little like questions on them, right? Like about whales and different like marine life and stuff. And there's this one sign that says, I forget what kind of whale, so I think it was gray whales. And it says gray whales can swim 40 to 50 miles per hour. So how long would it take them to swim 100 miles? And I so excitedly look at CO 400 to 500 hours, obviously. And then like a second later, I was like, wait, is that right? I'll let someone else do exclamation math. That's why we don't do math here. That's why we don't do math here. To be fair, Why is everything else like base 10 or whatever, and like an hour is 60 minutes? 60? 60? Or wait, did it say 1,000? What was the question? Sia, what was the question on it? Now I don't remember. It probably was just like 2 hours, and I was over here like multiplying by 100 or some shit. Multiplying by 10. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. To be fair, I was probably stoned. I was tired. I had been doing a lot of driving that weekend. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we could all laugh about this together. I promise I'm better at math than that. There's a time and a place for math, and I can't do math out of context, okay? I cannot do it. Oh my god. It is and isn't. It's now allowed to be distributed medically here, but a medical prescription is still honored if obtained out of state, if I remember correctly. Oh. Interesting. No pep dates, but walk is okay so far. Forgot I was taking a half-hour lunch today, though. Oops. Oh no, I forgot too. You can't hear it, thank God. I think you can get medical prescription in state, but you cannot get the supply here, so it's kind of pointless. That's really dumb. Maybe if you live close enough to a state line that has it, but that's dumb. Matt's band's going on a West Coast tour sometime around late fall, early winter, and I low-key offered to go with, hoping to maybe check out an actual dispensary, but also I've only ever been up the East Coast. Permitting work lets me go. It'd be for like 2 weeks. Would you be in California at all? I would love to give my wife like a dispensary tour. Is this a Kez stream now? I mean, Kez... Feels emo Kez man is in my math command. I will let you decide what that means. And I need you to know, I like math. I'm actually kind of good at math, but I have to really be focused on math. You know what I mean? Like, it uses a very specific part of my brain that is different from, like, socializing and talking and, like, joking around and shit. And, like, I can't access both at the same time, I guess. Like, I have to be sitting at my desk, like, doing math homework. Or, you know what I mean? I absolutely can't do math homework with other people. I can't do most homework with other people. If we're not talking, sure, but I will be talking the whole time. Like, I'm so bad at a group project, having to actually work together in the same room or whatever, because, like, I will just talk to people. I'm so annoying. Like, ugh, just do the project, you know? I'm so sorry. I wasn't planning on having to, like, redo this part right here, right now, but it's just really obvious to me when I draw over the black that was already there. And I pay an unfortunate amount of attention to detail. Oh shit, that went down the side a little bit. Finished that. Thank God. Because this little hole right here, just in the middle, is bugging me so bad. 60 has lots of factors. It makes it nice to divide out into nice units of time. You know what else does? 100! Have you ever had to teach second graders time? It's not easy. It's not easy. And you just expect them to get it, and they don't. It baffles my mind how the second grade teachers just expect tiny humans to understand the bullshit concept that is time. It's very difficult to teach. Yeah, you went in the wrong direction. I did. I absolutely did. 100%. Yeah, it would have been 2 hours. That was actually pretty simple math, but I thought it was simple math in a different way. Ask Ben how far a whale swims in 2 hours, and that's a no. Ask her how many grams is in a quarter ounce, and I'm sure we'll get a correct answer. Stop! It's 7, by the way. Anyway. If there's one math I know, it's weed math. Used to speed going 15 over on the highway to and from college with the mindset of if it takes an hour to get there normally, speeding should take off roughly 15 minutes. I don't drive like that anymore. Disclaimer, Amanda. I'm actually really good at math. You're bad at math. Why did it sound exactly like that quote though? They supposedly should have multiple California dates. The label hasn't confirmed a timeline or venues yet, though. Let me know when they do. Lit with the raid? Amanda, definitely let me know when they do, because we're not far from venues that are here. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I would drive to see you. Keep me posted. Lit. Oh, CO's fast. Whoa. What were we doing today? Final Fantasy. Oh, no. Roman numerals is math. 12? Hold on, we summoned Lit with weed math. Hold on. So we were just telling a silly story about... I did math badly on our trip. The question on the sign said, a whale swims 40 to 50 miles per hour. If it's going 100 miles, how long will it take? And I said 400 to 500 hours, obviously. That's very wrong. It was horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. And so we were laughing at that. And then Vax says, ask Bun how far a whale swims in 2 hours, and that's a no. Ask her how many grams is in a quarter ounce, and I'm sure we'll get a correct answer. And then I was just dying laughing, and then said, by the way, it's 7. And I was like, if there's any math I'm good at, it's weed math. And then we got a raid from Lit. Oh, I love it. Should have put quotes around that. I knew what you meant. It could have been taken wrong, I guess, if I didn't know every single Mean Girls quote by heart, you know. But no, you're good. I knew you didn't mean that. Mostly playing at bars and small venues right now, but for the tour they just did, one of the bars they played at had a rainbow light up floor. What? Hoping they go to more cool venues. I'm offering to drive at night and help with merch mostly, but we'll see. Definitely let us know. We'll come support if we can, or at least come try to hang out while they're not playing if we can't make it to a show. One thing that really sucks about sleeping in is now I need to spend like all of my time getting ready for work and I can't hang out with y'all. Mama Snow, we love you. I'm sorry. It sucks when work takes up all of your time like that. Rory, hi! Sorry, I realized there was a lot I missed in chat before the raid came in. I don't know what number it is either. Okay, that makes me feel better. Every time someone comes in streaming a Final Fantasy, I'm like, let me count the numbers. Hold on. Don't sound so unsure as you say that. Just sound more confident. Not 12? 12, period. I'll just start making up numbers. Final Fantasy 45? Nice. Can't confirm weed math is the best math. That's great. Well, it was always the best at... Wait, was this the good one? It was always the best at the dispensaries before it was legalized and it was all medical because, like, now everything is just, like, pre-packaged. Before, you would, like, go in and if you wanted an eighth or a quarter or whatever, they would just, like, bring the big bowl out and, like, they had these, like, weed chopsticks that they would take it out with. They would weigh it, put it in a little bag for you or whatever, and then you get it, right? And so because they would weigh it for you, you could always tell if they liked you or not. Because I would always get like 3.8, 7.3. You know what I mean? Like, and they can't do that anymore. They'll give me little discount cards and stuff, but like they can't do it like that. It was weed chopsticks. It was weed chopsticks. Ooh, food. Yes, Lit, go take care of yourself after stream. Everyone go follow Lit if you are not following already. And welcome to everyone from Lit's stream raid. I don't know what word I'm trying to say. I'm Bun, we're doing some art, and we're so happy to have ya. Amanda dying at weed chopsticks, I can't. Oh no, this was the good one. That's what I thought. That was weird. Okay, we're very slow on the art today. We're very chatty, very slow at art. And sometimes that's just how it goes. Yeah, I'd be making these circles teeny tiny. Itty bitty. I showed up. Of course it's Chatty. Amanda, you're so cute. Chatty's good though. It is good. It is good. I just feel bad if anyone's here to like really see the art and I'll just be chatting it up. But we basically have two different modes. I'm either chatting and like not getting any art done, or I'm getting hella art done and probably not chatting that much. You put two ADHD people in a room together, you know it's not getting done. Work. It's why I can't do group projects in the same room as people. I'll do my part of a group project, but let me do it alone. Like, I don't need to be with the group. What? Please, I won't get anything done. Like, I just want to relate to people and talk to people and shit. Like, that's all I want to do. That's why I'm good at streaming. I hate every time I say I'm good at streaming, but like that's why this is something that I like doing and something that I feel that I'm good at. Being good at streaming is subjective, of course. Not everyone thinks I'm good at streaming, I'm sure. But what I like as a viewer, I think I'm good at as a streamer, is how I will phrase that. Literally tell people that I do not know how to shut up, that if they want to go do something else, they need to walk away now or I'll talk for 2 more hours. Seriously, I'm the same way. Hate group projects with a burning passion. Good thing you'll never have to do one again, Rory, because you're done. I'm so proud of you. I fucking hate them too, though. For my speech class, I had to take like a speaking, you know, like a giving speeches class for some GE requirement. And oh, I don't even know what I'm drawing right now. We had to do a group speech. A motherfucking group speech? Are you kidding me? Why? Why? It went well. My group was cool mostly. Oh wait, hold on. There was this one guy that she put into our group, and then he had like a medical emergency or something, which of course you can't blame him for. But like, the way that it was handled by the teacher, who like I loved this professor. She was so cute. I even told her, I was like, I hope this isn't weird, but like I feel like you're me from the future, or like me in the future, not me from the future. Stop. She was just this cute little old lady, and was just always like, she just wanted to help her students, you know what I mean? Like that's always how I was with my students and stuff. So I just really liked her. But this group project was like the group project from hell, because there were 2 other people and me. Wait, there were 2 girls plus me, and then I guess this guy. And the guy had a medical emergency. He was really only in the group for like a day. Didn't like any of our ideas for like topics or anything, if you could imagine. A guy being in a group of girls and not liking any of their ideas. He got into like a car accident or like had some situation where like he couldn't see or something. I don't know what happened. And he like didn't know when he would be able to come back. And so this professor just like left us up in the air for so long about whether or not this dude was actually in our group. And we were like, we're trying to finish our speech. Like, we need to know if we need to save a part for him or something. What the fuck? And she like let it go for so long, just not knowing like he was maybe in our group. And I don't even remember what it was about, but I do remember that I really liked the girls in the group and I could not stand this guy, and I was so mad at the teacher for like stringing us along like that. And like, I mean, I know that like in her mind, she was trying to handle the medical emergency the best that she could in a way that was going to help that student the best that we could, right? Like, we're not going to say you're just dropping the class because you had an emergency. We'll do our best to work with you. I get that. But as a student who was in that group, are you kidding me? A group speech is already the most fucked up project you could ever give to a human being. And then you're going to add this to it? I don't know. It felt like a test. It felt like a test that no other group had to go through. And it was so fucked up. I hated it. Except sometimes all the work ever gets done, but you can't control which one you're gonna get. Stop! Yeah. Yep. I just saw that for some reason, because I read what was under that from Amanda. Weird. And from Rory. Didn't hate group projects too bad, but they def had clear downsides. I would just rather do it myself. Like, I don't need other people's help like that. I just don't. And that's not because I'm so good and just the smartest person. Feel free to like review my work, but we don't need to be doing it like together. I won't get anything done. I can't think the right way. I'm thinking socially instead of like what else I need to do. I don't know how to describe it. Group speech, that sounds so awful and cumbersome, right? It was so fucked up. The entire situation was so fucked up. I hated it. I will say that class taught me more about how to get through anxiety than it taught me about actual public speaking. That's the word I was looking for, public speaking. I did get better at speeches though too, and like writing things down that you need for a speech, because I kept wanting to write my speech outline as like an essay with every single word I was gonna say, and like that's not how you do it. Oh my god, that was such a hard class. Do other states require this, or is this a California specialty? Majority of the kids in the marketing classes were really engaged in even the most boring projects. I was a team lead in a group project my senior year though, and that was hell. Oh god. Lit! Lit, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sylv. And Sylv, welcome on in. Have returned to a bun. Hell yeah. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. And Sylv, I hope that you enjoy the emotes and also that ad-free viewing. I will always talk that up because the ads have gotten atrocious on this website lately. So please enjoy being able to refresh without an ad. Courtesy of Lit. Thank you so much, Lit. That's awesome of you. We appreciate you so much. Oh, I missed what Vax said. Me sitting here thinking, wow, this sure all sounds like my actual job for like the last 10 years. Oh god, I'm sorry. I hired everyone and I picked a group whose resumes offered a little bit of everything. We were both the most successful and interpersonally the most chaotic group. I wasn't allowed to fire anyone either. It was a semester-long project. Dear God, that sounds awful. Okay, there was another class I took because I do psychology, right? And like, it was a research methods class and you had to do several different like research projects to show that you understand the different methods and the different things you need to use for the different methods, right? Like, you're not going to use a survey for an experiment. That's not the same thing. You know what I mean? So there were like 3 group projects you had to do and then 1 solo project. I like that I keep thinking I'm going to draw. Let's be real. I'm chatting right now. 1 solo project that was supposed to take the whole semester or whatever for you to finish, and then 3 smaller group projects. Well, I end up with 2 girls I really like for the first group project, and then this other girl comes up to us and like asks if she can be in our group, and I was like, oh no, we already have our group, sorry. And one of the girls in my group was like, oh, we only have 3 people. She said groups of 3 or 4. And I was like, yeah, I was trying to do us a favor here, but okay. So this other girl joins us. And like, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. However, okay, no, I lied. She did try to do some things, but they were wrong. So then we had to like find them and redo them and make sure that everything that was in there was actually correct, right? And then she would be in the Google Doc, because you could see her fucking name in there with a little cursor, just sitting there for hours, not doing anything. Not doing anything. And so it was kind of like, it was like expected that you were gonna keep the same group for your group projects, but I was like, there's no way we can keep this girl in our group. Like, she caused me so much stress. This was while I was still trying to plan our wedding. This was the semester leading up to our wedding. Like, this was January through May, and then our wedding was in June. So I was like, honestly, like, I am too old. I have too much going on to deal with the stress of a bad group member. Like, if y'all aren't gonna say it, I will say it. And they were like, no, you're kind of a baby. Like, we'll be the ones to say it, right? And I mean, they're not wrong. I am a baby. I don't like confrontation. I don't like having to set boundaries or tell people you're out, you know? I don't like doing it. And so I was like, okay, y'all are gonna do it. So for the next group project, we tried to like sit in a different spot, because the reason this girl approached us in the first place is because she was sitting near us in the first place, right? So we tried sitting in a different spot that really only had room for 3 people. No, this girl came over to us and she assumed she was in our group. Tell me why these coward ass bitches who promised me they would be the ones to take care of it did not say a word and let this girl just hover in front of us for like 10 minutes while the professor was coming over. We were asking her questions and stuff. Coward ass bitches didn't say one word. So I'm over here. The professor walks away. This girl's just like standing there. None of us acknowledged her. None of us knew how to fucking handle this situation. And like, I finally just like looked over at her and was like, so I think we were gonna try it just the three of us this time, and then immediately started digging around in my backpack until she left. Just like and then she left and I was like, you bitches, you promised me that one of you was gonna handle it. Where was y'all handling it? You made me handle it. But I did it. I did it. And that was my first time like really setting a boundary, probably. But I did it. Oh my god, it was IRL OMG, stop. Oh my god. Oh, I haven't seen a lot in chat. Hold on. In group projects, I'm always the one who does the projects and hands out scripts, free A's for everyone in my group, right? It's like, I shouldn't be doing everyone else's work. No one should be feeling like they need to do work for me because I tend to do more at the end rather than at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, we all have our different work styles and it can just be so stressful with the wrong group and stuff, so I get it. Had to get the professor involved a few times, narked on the one kid who never showed up except for the one time he spent 2 hours harassing me about my personal life, trying to sell me his weird life insurance scam that resembled an MLM. I'm certain it was. He evidently did this to a guest speaker too, so he was already in trouble for that. Are you kidding me? A guest speaker he said this to? What a joke. Also had to get the professor involved when I had 2 girls bullying each other in group messages. Why was this put on you? What class was this for? Marketing? I'm like, this sounds like a class I haven't taken. I haven't taken marketing. I have no problem setting boundaries or saying no or get the fuck out. I have issues like saying yes and letting people in. Can we share a little bit and have like just a perfect balance for both of us? Streaming has taught me to have boundaries. And then the class I took right after that, I took biopsych is what they called it. It was about the brain. I had put this class off for years, literal years, because I did not want to have to like be around a human brain. I wasn't sure how I would react to the smell, honestly. I have a hard time with like enclosed spaces and weird smells. However, I also worked with kids for like 10 years. I'm good at mouth breathing on command, okay? I'm good at like sensing I should probably be mouth breathing right now. Little kids will let one rip whenever, wherever, they don't give a fuck. Older kids, they get a little stinky after they're running around, okay? So like there's several times that you just decide mouth breathing is the choice right now. Oh my god. I pull my weight to just stress everyone out by doing later than everyone else? Yeah, same. I'm certainly not gonna start a project the day it was assigned. Are you kidding me? When is it due? I'll be starting it like the day before. But I will absolutely get it done is the thing. Yeah, let's go halfsies on our issues, right? Maybe we'll be well balanced. Had a speech class where one of the people in our group did fuck all. We finished the project and then just outed their ass to the teacher. No. I mean, we basically did that in that research methods class. Cause I was honestly really close to that professor. Especially when you're working in education, they can tell that you understand what they're going through, right? And we had to do a lot of peer reviews for this research methods class. And one time I stayed after class and I was like, I really feel for you having to give like positive, constructive feedback on some of these. And she was just like, yeah, right? Because some of it's like, how do you give positive, constructive feedback? This was just bad. You did everything wrong, in fact. I didn't want to be around a human brain. I didn't know how I'd react to the smell. Stop! You know what I mean? The stuff, like the formaldehyde or whatever they use to keep it juicy. Stop it. Was there advanced social media marketing? I was the manager of our marketing firm, so I was managing the whole team. It was for sure an experience. Wow. Need to get back to packing. Oh, Rory, good luck. I'm so excited for your move. Good luck getting everything done. We could fall back on that professor's help. She was actually my favorite professor in my entire college experience. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the same with the research methods one. She did stats and research methods. And yeah, she was great. She was really great to have leading up to the wedding. Oh my God, she was a saint. Also, I had taken stats and research methods very early in my college career when I didn't really care. And wasn't, like, I was kind of there to just go through the motions, didn't really care too much about what I was learning, that kind of thing. And so I had really put off taking them again because I failed them really, really bad, and I just was really scared that, like, I would still fail them even now. Spoilers, I had the highest day possible in both of those classes now. And that's why sometimes waiting for college can be a good thing. Not everyone is the best student at like 18, 19 years old, okay? I'm a way better student now. So, I don't know. There can be a lot of like negativity surrounding being like an older student. And I say I am a way better student now, so okay. Like, I actually understand my brain and what works for it and what doesn't, and like how I need to accommodate myself sometimes, you know? I didn't know that before. Let's reintroduce the corporate favorite method of feedback, the shit sandwich. Oh yeah. That was heavily used in working with kids as well. If you are gonna give someone any type of like correction or anything that they might need to work on, you're definitely gonna put in a compliment sandwich. We called it a compliment sandwich because, you know, we worked with kids and it was supposed to be a good thing. But you're not wrong in calling it a shit sandwich. What's inside? Do they name it after the bread or do they name it after what's inside? Yep. Sometimes I get the joke because I get to just talk and you have to type. I agree, wait until brain's done developing before higher learning was the best thing I could have done, right? School after 25 has been the best choice I have ever made. Hands down. Thank you, prefrontal cortex. Thank you, prefrontal cortex. Love a good fully developed frontal lobe. I don't know what I'm drawing in these corners. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, can I just say, GG on the H, stop. What is that HP bar and why does my name appear there? Oh, you're Bit Boss. I didn't see that it changed. Okay, it's weird with gift subs and it will give it to the person who was gifted the sub sometimes, but basically it's like a thing where the HP bar goes down with every like sub or bits or gifted subs or whatever, and then once you beat, like once all the HP goes down, then the last person who subscribed or whatever is the Bit Boss. But then it's weird with gifted subs because you would think it would give it to the person who gifted the sub, but I don't know if it knows how to do that, so it always just gives it to the person who got gifted the sub. So that's why it's you. When I had the two girls bullying each other, it was a girl who was hella nuts, instigating a bunch of problems because she felt wronged by everything all the time, and most of us ignored it, but if she ever instigated with one specific girl, she'd check her without holding back. That's great. Not that she didn't deserve it, but LMAO, we can't be doing that in the middle of group projects. Right, not exactly productive. But also, good for this girl for not letting this other girl get away with that bullshit, because somebody has to put these bitches in check. I shouldn't be calling them bitches, but you know what I mean. If somebody's acting like that, someone has to put them in check. Someone has to do it. Taylor! 16 months?
Prince 201, well, Prince 201, nice Prince 201, you up.
You wuff, because it's the follower, ooh woo. Taylor, sweet 16. Sweet 16. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. 60 months in a row even. What the heck? You are awesome. How are you doing, Taylor? It's great to see you. I hope you are staying cool in this heat. Ouch, my HP. That was a perfect example of it. So see, I guess a sub does like 300 HP. I don't know why it's 1,000. Sometimes the number changes, like if it's a lot of bits, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember how it works. I just have it up there. Because it's fun to see your name on things sometimes, you know? I love that though. Ouch, my HP. It's lunchtime and I'm at 28 accounts. For perspective, goal for the day is 40 on the upper end. Nice. You were not wrong that you could probably have a couple hours of just chilling with how much you've gotten done. You woof. My super sweet 16. Sweet 16. The fucking, what's it called? What's it called? Theme song from that show. I've missed a lot. I'm sorry. The each is very... Thank you, Lit. Yeah, I already don't usually work all that much after 4 p.m. because I go so fast, but today's a little ridiculous. You know, when you got that anxious energy, it can be helpful sometimes, you know? This H is so very. Thank you. Been good. Started back at my old job at Thunder Valley at the beginning of this month, so I've been good. That's awesome. I hope that's been going well for you. That sounds like a fun job. Especially that big flowery mandala there, OMG. Oh, thank you. Here, I can do a little zoom in. I haven't done a zoom in a minute. But here's what we have right now. I'm obsessed. Bello, how are you? I love you so much. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that everything's going well for you. I'm sorry I've been so shitty at responding to a DM. I've left it on red so I can remember to respond to it, and I just have not responded to DMs in like a month, and I apologize to everyone. There's at least like 5 or 6 people that I need to DM back. Mun for bun? What even is that? What even is that? Imagine responding to DMs. Not in this house. We're both bad at responding to DMs. Yep, that's what it's like. And I don't know why. Sometimes it's just fine, and I'm like, yeah, I get to talk to my friends, and then sometimes I'm just like, oh no, when am I going to do this? You know? And I hate that I'm like that. that's all filled in. Why can't I think of anything I do in like corners all of a sudden? Oops. Today off, went to physical therapy this morning and have been loafing since. Well, that sounds really nice. Probably need to get up and clean some surfaces off and try to paint. Check in on what Matt wants to do later because it's somehow already 4 p.m. Oh my gosh, you scared me. It is only 1 here, but that is because East Coast, West Coast. Time differences. I don't know why I yelled it, I'm sorry. It's kind of like a mini mandala. I like it. I like it. Wiz! How are you? Oh, I see that. Hydrate. Give me 1 second. Wiz, it's so great to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome on in. This might be the first water I've had today. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Let me keep going with this. We can do a little I don't know why my pen doesn't want to work right now. Doing okay, tired. It's hard working overnight. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Wiz. Have you been working since last night? Or are you working tonight? Really didn't need to be in office today? That really is annoying. I'm sorry. My pen is being like super weird right now. And it's like not writing correctly. I feel like it's being especially weird on this hot pink and I don't know why. Like I have no idea why. Worked last night and I'm working the next 4 nights. Oh. Well, I guess it's good that they gave you like back-to-back nights, but also very difficult to try to readjust to, I could imagine. Ugh, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought you were like still at work from last night. I was like, have you gone home? Have you gotten to come home? Posture check. Don't be shrimping like me. You look, you have to do art. Just wanted to use the shrimp emojis again. You're too cute. Thanks, Theo. Yeah, it always comes up in the rotation. If I can get a good sleep when I get home, it's manageable. Wiz, do you ever use like a noise machine or anything when you sleep? Because remember how yesterday I told y'all that we got a notice from the construction that's happening across the alley saying that they were starting at 4 a.m. today, and we were like freaking out about it. We tried to make sure we like went to bed early and everything. We literally did not even hear it. Because we have our noise machine. You do have a noise machine. Ooh, I hope that helps. Because I was gonna say, if you don't have one, it's been helping us so much. I mean, I still have had a hard time sleeping in general, as is, but I'd be sleeping even worse without that thing. So I've been recommending them to everybody. What sound do you like to have on yours? I like the rain sound, apparently. love it when your entire apartment starts shaking because of somebody's vase. Oh, I'm gonna have to take another break soon and get some food. I don't know how I think I'm gonna do this skate dance class later. I'm sleepy, but I really want to do it, so I'm gonna do my best to make sure I'm there. Yeah, for some reason this pen is showing up really weird on the hot pink. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Okay. Sorry, I have not looked at chat in a minute. I'm so sorry. Mine just has one noise that makes a constant sound, like a fan blowing. Oh, I got one that had as many noise options as I could for like 20 or 25 bucks, I think. Simply because I didn't know what I was gonna like. I always have a fan on, so I probably would like that too. But yeah, I've been really liking the rain. Thanks for the bless you. Skate dance class, yeah. They had one last week, but we were out of town already, and I was so sad that I missed it. And then they said there was another one this week. So I'm gonna go tonight, as long as it's not like killing me hot. But I'm gonna do my best to do as much as I can. Because I've been really wanting to learn footwork, but I'm so bad at like following a tutorial. I like can't put it together. You know what I mean? Like watching a video and then putting it together with my own feet. I don't know. It's sometimes I can do it, but with trickier stuff, I just cannot. So I'm hoping that doing something in person like this will be helpful, and like maybe someone can be like, oh, you need to be putting more weight here, or you know what I mean, instead of just trying to figure it out on my own. So yeah, hopefully that'll be good. Need to get on my skates again and learn how to use them when all this physical therapy PS is done. So you should. I've only used them twice, but I almost got it last time. You are too cute. Come skate with me. I will help you. Evidently, though, there are land skates that feel like ice skates, and I want to try them. Weird. See, I'm weird, and I really prefer roller skates and rollerblades to ice skates. I don't know why. I have such a harder time getting my footing on ice skates. Maybe it depends on what you did first as a kid or something. I don't know. I'm curious. Did I feel I didn't know how to ice skate? Not roller skate because I had an instructor for ice skating. See, there you go. I rollerbladed a lot as a kid. For some reason, I never cared about like roller skating backwards or anything, which I really wish I would have cared more about learning then. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this pen on the hot pink. And the hot pink, I don't think it was like a thinner paint or anything. Being super weird, like it's like dying or something, but it's not. maybe the pen is just being weird now. I don't know. I would hate that though. I see it's felt more natural for me from the jump though, and I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it's just one or the other for people. That's really interesting. Used to know how to skate as a kid, just didn't skate that often. Like occasionally someone had a birthday at the roller rink, but have not been able to get it again as an adult. I skated a lot as a kid. I had rollerblades. I didn't really use quads often, so it's funny that I'm doing quads now. But like, I would rollerblade to school. I would rollerblade around the neighborhood. I would play roller hockey in the street. I would go to the skating rink practically every weekend. So like I skated a lot as a kid. Yeah, this pen is just like appearing funny on this hot pink and I don't know what's going on. Oops. Just tried to put the lid on the wrong side. Fun times. Okay. I'm gonna see if it's working right here. Because if not, then it's just the pen. But if it is, then it's that paint, which is very strange. Yeah, it looks like it's working fine here. I'm so confused. What the hell? Why would it be doing that? Count Crunch! I was gonna enter by tipping 69 bits, but this is all I have at the moment. That is okay. We appreciate any bits in this house. How are you doing, Captain Crunch? It's so great to see you. It's frustrating, but I'm sorry you have used it a lot. Maybe it's just dead. It looks like it's appearing okay though on this light pink. And it's showing up really weird on the hot pink. Like, I don't know how to show what it's doing. But it doesn't look solid. I don't know. It's really strange. How are you doing, Captain Crunch? 21. Nice. It's so weird. Let me grab the paints. I'm very confused by this. Hold on. The paint has dust on it. It's not painted in a minute, apparently. Wait. What does this mean? Right here it's a solid black square. Right here it's a half black square. Bitch! Opaque? Semi-opaque. Why is this paint semi-opaque? Hold up. Give me my basket. Why are these paints just hanging next to each other? Is what I want to know. Regular opaque. Regular opaque. Regular opaque. Regular opaque. Regular opaque. Semi-opaque. The ones that I have to go over a bazillion times. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. Regular opaque. regular opaque. Yep, these three. Semi-opaque. Oh my god, these colors together though. Why are they all in the same spot is what I want to know. Wow. Had no idea that there was opaque and semi-opaque of the basics paint, but that explains a lot, that I had to go over that green a lot. I guess I had to go over this a lot. It feels slightly different. Well, yeah, it's like smoother. That's really weird. It's like smoother and shinier. And it explains why there's such a texture in the gradient. Oh my god. Opacics and semi-opacics. I can't. With enough coats it can become opaque. That's the problem though, I think I just put hella coats on here and it feels different. Like it has a different feel to the light pink. That I didn't realize until now. I don't know why it's doing this to my pen though. I'm not sure what to do. You're good, just got home from work and saying hi, your background noise while I tidy my room. Ooh, good luck. So close. That's what I get for typing. You tried. You tried. It was a Bundy pyramid in my heart. Your gasp was the exact same all 3 times. Stop! The same semi-opaque gasp. I can't. This is what you get when you're a traditional artist and not digital, apparently. Also unsure because it probably give you a stronger plastic texture. Maybe. But that definitely explains why it's drawing on there weird. Going back over it doesn't like super help either. So this is gonna be interesting. And I didn't get all the way down into it without having some of the light pink mixed in with this mandala, so I didn't know until I tried to go down with this. Opacity is much easier controlled in digital. True. You can choose an exact percentage even. Nice little slider, right? I'd suggest switching to a marker that writes better on it. I don't have one. This is what I've used on every single one of them, and I've never had this problem on the other ones that are semi-opaque. Yeah, I didn't have this problem before. I don't know why this pink is so weird. I might just need a new pen though. That is possible. I'll try this other pen on it, but I don't know if it's gonna really make a difference. Maybe it will, I don't know. Maybe it did. I thought I was using one that was the least dead though. No, it's still being weird. Yeah, I see it being funky. I might just have to get some new pens. If your thinnest pen is struggling with it, it could still be the multiple coats, so the thicker, sturdy one might do better. I just can't, like, switch to the thicker one now, though. You know what I mean? Because I don't have any, like, brand new thick ones where it would be the thinnest that the thick one could possibly be. Does that make sense? If I hadn't already done so much of it with the thin pen... This is gonna take forever if I have to go over all of this twice. And like remember what I've gone over and what I haven't. This is being super weird and I hate it. I mean, you could keep going as long as it's still writing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because I definitely know what you're saying, but I can't change the line weight now, you know? Yeah, this is writing so fucking weird and I want to cry. I believe they're fixatives or varnishes that intentionally change the surface texture a little. I'm not sure they're worth it in this scenario, but they do exist. I wonder actually. This is what I spray on it when I'm done. I wonder if it would help. I have drawn on top of this before on the bun. Like I finished her and then I added some things. Hold up. Additional uses. A clear matte sealer slash finisher which prepares wood, ceramics, absorbent paper, or board surfaces for renderings in most media. Will not affect the texture qualities of the original surface. I'd definitely do the same thing and suffer through it. I'd make sure your varnish is workable. I mean, you can draw. Well, you've done it before. I've done it. I don't know if I should have, but I did. But it does say. Oh, it does say. There's like a hair in my mouth. Ugh. Get off of me. It prepares the surface. So I think it should be okay, right? Maybe this will help. Maybe I'm gonna need to do that. Because I can't imagine having to do this and go back over every, oops. Shaky can ASMR. I'm not gonna be able to go back over every single thing twice like this. Like, this mandala right here, I wish you could see. Because it doesn't look anything different from the rest of it. But it does. It's just not showing up as different for some reason. Alright, well, let me finish this, I guess. And then I might need to take a break. I'm getting hungry. Like, it didn't even occur to me before I drew on the bun that I should probably make sure it was workable fixative. Whoopsie. It appears to have been fine, though. Best case, it helps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna finish this since I already started it like this, and then I think I will try to spray a light coat on there and see if it like smooths it out, or at least gives it a slightly easier to draw on texture, because this is a lot. to stop drawing on this pink right now. But there's this hole and it's bugging me. Okay. There's a hole in my drawing where my drawing should go. Big ol' hole. No, the song is just stuck in my head. Okay, had to just fill that in. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break now. I'm gonna have to just work on the rest of this later. I don't know which way it goes. It goes this way. In terms of what we've done today, we have almost half of the H. I guess the H is kind of bigger than the J. It's taking a bit longer, but also the weird dark pink. I guess I will have to be checking the opacity of my paints from now on. Did not know. Did not know. The worst part, though, is that it's not like there's another option. Like, it's not like there were two hot pinks next to each other and I accidentally chose the wrong one, so I'm not really sure what to do. I might have to just not go with the basics for some of these. Which is fine, because I'm doing more professional work. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. I believe we will come back with some Genshin because it's already 2. So